Jammin' 95.7, San Diego's only hip-hop and R&B station.
Jammin' 95.7, what up? It's your boy Loui, and we got a special guest in the building, the Bay Area sensation, part of previously part of the duo, Kaylin and Myles, man. What's up, dude?
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, man.
Hey, man, I'm
I
excited, man.
appreciate it.
I'm like Frankie was telling you earlier, like you're one of my first interviews, right?
Right
He
on.
said, "Go easy
yeah.
on me, bro." So.
No, it's all good. I
So-
appreciate you having me, man.
So how you doing, man?
Everything's been cool. I'm just thankful to, be out here in San Diego right now. This is probably my favorite place in the whole world.
San Diego, you like San
Yeah.
Diego? What
Nah.
do you like about San Diego?
Everything.
Yeah,
Literally everything. Like I don't know what it is, but from the first time that I ever came here, it was like, this is where I want to live at. When I have a family, just want to start settling down. It's always been San Diego. I just feel good when I'm here.
San Diego's dope, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's like more low key than LA. LA is crazy,
Yeah.
traffic,
Yeah.
everybody's moving. San Diego's definitely has more of a chill vibe, like
Absolutely.
more low key and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you're
no, I love
originally
it.
from the Bay, though, right?
That's right. Yeah. Bay
So
Area.
tell me about growing up there.
It's really fun. I grew up in Dublin, California, and so
Yeah.
I was there from like middle school all throughout high school.
So let me
And,
stop you right there. When you
yeah.
said I was reading about you and I said, oh, he's from Dublin, I
Mhm.
literally thought you were from like
Ireland.
Ireland, bro. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh no, this is Dublin, California, like
Yeah,
the Bay.
Dublin, California. Yeah. So there through middle school and high school, and yeah, had a good time. I had a friend in high school that was working on music in my history class. And I was just like, yo, how'd you do that? He was putting stuff up on MySpace. And so he showed me this program called Fruity Loops. And that's kind of like how I started getting into making music.
Yeah, man, I
Yeah.
remember Fruity Loops back in the day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some of my friends used to dabble in that program. It was cool. It
Yeah.
has a lot of samples and you mix around. You know
Yeah.
what I used to do? I actually bought a game. It was like a long time ago on the PS2, I think it was. And it was called like
PS2.
MTV something Beats or something.
Yeah.
And then you would actually make music on the PlayStation.
Oh,
You remember
wow. That's hard.
Yeah.
You had that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That was cool, man. I used to do that too, man.
That's
But-
hard.
Yeah, it's dope. So what are some of your influences, man? Making music.
Yeah, some of my influences, a lot of Bay Area music.
Yeah.
I'm super into the Cataracts. A lot of guys that are just like producing and writing their own stuff,
Yeah.
recording in their bedroom. I think it was just super inspiring for me because it's like, man, they're just doing it right there in their room, making it happen. It made me feel like I could too.
Dude, it's like anything, man. Like Outkast,
Yeah.
when they started, they were like in a basement, bro.
Oh,
they were
yeah,
in a
that's
basement,
hard.
like in the heat, in the middle of the heat, and some of the best music came out of that little basement. Bro.
Yeah.
A lot of
Nah.
artists came out through that.
Yeah, so I like a lot of guys like that. So Cataracts, HBK Gang, Starting Six, of course the legends, E40, Too Short, Mac Dre,
Of course.
and then just even some other stuff too that brought some energy. A lot of like local hardcore bands.
Dude, I grew up on that, man. In like early 2000s. It was early
Like,
2000s, right?
Yeah.
Early 2000s, man. That music was popping, bro.
Oh yeah.
And everywhere we'd go to like dances or parties, and we be getting hyphy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me when to go.
Yes,
Tell me when to
sir.
go.
Come
You know what I
on.
mean? Like it was
Yeah.
dope, man. So you bring a lot of that vibe into your music, then?
Absolutely. I think it's just at the core of me. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that just taking that energy and that just fun,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fun time, and just bringing it to what we have going on today.
That's cool. That's cool. So I was telling you, I was asking you that you're previously part of that Kaylin and Myles group,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that because you guys broke up a few years ago, right?
Yeah, 2016.
You guys
so
kind
it
of
was, like,
wanted to
3
do
years.
your own thing, right? For a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
So
our own
what's
solo
the
thing.
status on that? What's happening?
Yeah, so I've kind of just been working on new stuff from there to now, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out like what the sound is. There's kind of like a moment I was trying to figure out even if I wanted to like just be like a DJ or just like a producer or something because that's what I started out doing.
Oh wow.
And had some good friends. Shout out my homie Dylan who helped me produce my first project, and
Which was what?
it's called Vomac.
Vomac.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I think like getting back in the studio with him and just like creating music in his room really just inspired me to get back out there and get back up on my feet.
Yeah, that's what's
And,
up, man. It's
um,
kind of like going back with your friends and kicking it again, Like, don't
Yeah.
take it too, like, serious. Just go back into the room where it started. It's all natural. I think that's a great idea. I think
Yeah.
it's awesome, man.
And that's everything I think about just making music. I think there was a point in Kaylin and Myles where maybe I felt like it was too serious.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
just trying to
gotcha.
find like a banger, like a hit, like a smash. And
Oh,
so it was
gotcha.
like maybe sometimes it would get a little serious there. And so now being on my own again, just getting back to that, like you said, just, you know, hanging out with friends and just having fun making music.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of what I've been on for the past 3 years. And, you know, recently just came up on this song that I made last year called Back. And we're just having some fun with that one right now.
I just listened to that song right now, and this has
Yeah.
to do with girls dancing up on you, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
what inspired you besides girls dancing up on you, bro?
Man, that's it. You know, and just keeping that Bay Area bass line, you know what I'm saying? And you know, growing up in the functions, you know, that's like some of the best times. It's just getting to go to little functions around the Bay.
I also listened to your song, is it Kickback?
Kickback, yeah.
I listened to
yeah.
that one. You get a
Right
little
on.
nod to Fresh Prince.
Oh, what part are you talking
Chilling
about?
out, Max and Coolin'.
Oh, yeah. No, it's funny. Like, I forget that it's like that now because, like, I sing that hook so much now that I
Yeah,
almost forget. But, yeah, exactly that.
That was cool, man. And so tell me about Rihanna. I
Yeah.
listened to that.
Right on.
That has nothing to do with Rihanna though, right?
No, me and her haven't had a relationship yet.
Hey, it's in the
Unfortunately.
works. Just maybe in the future. We'll see what happens.
uh,
Hey,
Man.
Riri, if you're listening, hey, you know he's down.
she is an absolute angel, and
Yeah.
I think that's just kind of like what I'm getting at is like, so the name Rariana come from a Ferrari, you know.
Okay, that's what
Rari,
I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Rari, like
and then Rihanna,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just as a name, you know, just a pure angel.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
And so I'm making the comparison to like Hondas and Ferraris, which like I don't see a lot of Ferraris, right? I don't see a
Mhm.
lot of Ferraris, but there's a lot of Hondas that I see,
Okay.
right? And so it's just coming across a rare one. It's
All
pretty
right.
much what I'm getting at, you know. Just referring
One of
to,
those
like,
special ladies. That's
Exactly.
what we talking about.
yeah. So that's
Talking
a
about
Rariana.
special ladies. You got any special ladies in your life?
I don't at the moment.
You don't at the moment?
Nah.
Because I
think-
knew about your little thing with that social media influencer.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about Tia Valentine.
Yeah. Nah, so that was my girlfriend for we were together. I want to say almost 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And I'll always love her.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, a whole bunch. You know, I think we just shared a lot of good times.
That's good,
And,
man.
yeah, no, I think she's just continuing to do her thing as far as like modeling and acting goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of like where that's at. Yeah.
She's people see her.
Yeah, no,
she's out there, too.
she another angel.
There you go. That's
Absolutely.
another raw Rihanna, huh?
That's right. Yeah.
Man. That's what's up, man. It's all about those good people in your life, and never forget
Yeah.
those moments. But so tell me about your next project. What you got going on? What's the dealio, bro?
Yeah. So right now, I've just been working on a lot of new music, releasing some singles throughout the summer. I just want to have some fun, and then hopefully get to do a tour at some point. this year. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's kind of just what I've been focused on is just stacking new music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are your shows? When you go to shows, how do they turn out? Like, they're pretty dope. I heard that they get pretty lit. Like people get crazy because of all that hyphy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to bring. Just even now in 2019.
Yeah.
From 2006 to 2019, still just want to bring that energy. And so we have a lot of fun. It'll go through some different motions. We'll go to the function.
Mm-hmm.
We might go to church at one point. Slow it down, and then for the most part, just going dumb.
Does it get like do you guys go dumb? Does it get like your song Mosh Pit? Does it get like that?
It does, man. Especially
Go check
on
out
that
his
part.
song Mosh Pit, man. I saw
Yeah.
them. They're like they starting to mosh pit, and he said something like jumping in the air like Jackie Chan.
That's right.
And then
yeah.
he say he don't do martial arts.
Okay.
But, what'd you
Man,
say?
you was checking it out.
Yeah, do martial arts, but I forget what the other part was.
Yeah.
Out of that.
No, that's a fun song too. There's a girl, I call her Lil Mosh, and it's cool because like, we're both. I'm small, right? And so to see her too, like we're both kind of small, but she'll be in the pit and she can open it wide open and just like really get it going.
That's
So
what's up, man.
shout out Lil Mosh. But yeah, we have fun with that one.
I got to crowd surf for one time in my life, and
Oh, you
that's
did?
it. That was so dope.
Where was it at?
I actually started a mosh pit with a band. It's a world band, world beats band. How do you explain that? Like they sing like reggae,
Okay,
Latin
yeah.
influence. They sing in French. It was called what was the band called? I forget at the moment.
Yeah.
Manu Chao. Manu Chao is the name of the band.
Okay.
And then I just started mosh pitting, bro. And then I was like, dude, I'm gonna do this crowd surfing thing. I was like, hey, take me up on the air. I want to do this thing. This looks super cool.
Yeah.
And I got to do it for the first time. It was pretty dope, man.
That's hard.
You-
Yeah.
You get to do that a few times.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think thankfully just being smaller.
Yeah. It's easier.
There's not a lot of weight there, and so yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, man.
Jumping
And
out there.
People grab you in places you don't want to be grabbed, or places that you do want to be grabbed.
Places that I don't, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but yeah, sometimes it'll get weird, but for the most part, everybody's cool.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
The party, man. I remember those days.
It's good
It was
times.
fun times, man.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you a few questions. Your fans might want to know a little bit more about you.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite song of yours that you've ever done?
Favorite song of mine?
Yeah.
I would say Cut a Rug.
Cut a Rug?
Yeah, it's called Cut a Rug.
Okay.
It's off the first project. So my friend Dylan produced it. And when we were making it, I was like, man, I want to do something that's like just feels like the 50s, right?
All right.
Like throwing it back, like, but a fun, like, 50s, like rocking.
Yeah, is it
And,
out right now?
Yeah, so it's off
Okay.
the first project called
Okay, cool.
Bomac.
Okay.
And we just had a lot of fun making that.
Mhm.
I wrote the hook for it when I was at Lazy Dog. Randomly just came to my head and was able to put it over that. And then I just like the way that the words came together. It's just real fun and kind of playful. And even live too. There's like a part in the bridge section where it's like, just kind of like dancing and stuff. So there's like a little step to it. But
That's
yeah,
dope.
it's
Okay,
good
so
times.
that one, what is it called? Cut a Rug?
Cut a Rug.
Cut a
yeah.
Rug? Okay, I got to listen to that. What is any collaborations that you might want to do in the future? If you ever got to collab with anybody, who would you go and work with?
Somebody that I think would be tight to get a song with is artist named Luke Combs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke Combs, you listening?
Luke Combs would be amazing. Like a little cross between country and like what I have going on right now too. I feel like would be
That'd be
really
dope.
cool. Yeah.
Trying to hit that little Nas X, huh? Vibe.
Maybe something like that, but more in a country-ish like kind of lane.
What do you think about that whole situation, by the way? When Lil Nas X with the Old Town Road,
Yeah.
he they took him out the country billboards. What's up with that? The
I know.
charts?
Yeah. I mean,
What do you think? What do you think, bro? Give me your thoughts.
I think it's a banger though.
I think it's a banger.
Regardless
Regardless?
of what a genre is gonna say about it, I think it's a banger.
I think so
You know what
too,
I'm
man.
saying?
I don't know why I took it out because it's pretty dope, and how
Yeah.
can you say it's not? It is country, bro. Like ultimately,
Yeah.
it has the twang, it has the sound, it's a little bit of rap in it.
Yeah.
But it is
Yeah.
what it is, man.
And like stuff is like kind of like everything's kind of crossing
Yeah,
together
you
now.
know what I mean.
And so yeah,
We'll
it's
play
all
that
good.
record here, so
Yeah,
So,
no,
it's
it's
a
collab,
good one.
yeah.
It's a good one. Okay, cool, man. So, what's the name again?
Luke Combs.
Luke Combs. That's right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is Mexican.
Okay, what kind?
Yeah.
Anything specifically?
I like tacos.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
which
like street
ones?
tacos.
Which ones?
Pastor.
Pastor adobada. Okay.
Yes,
Now you're
sir.
talking, bro. Now you're talking.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
take you to TJ next. I got some spots over there, man. I
I'm
go
telling
to all
you.
the time.
Everybody's been saying that because like I really got to experience street tacos when I'm in LA because I never really had them like that in the Bay.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been going to the wrong places. I mean, tacos are good there,
Yeah.
but like once I got out here to like the food trucks and everything, it's crazy.
He knows what
It
he's
just-
talking about,
it
guys.
just put me
He
on
knows
something
what's up.
else.
Myles
Yeah.
knows what's up about the tacos, bro. The taco game.
I'm trying to get around and do some more though. Like I want to really like,
Dude,
I
you got to
wanna-
come out with me and TJ. I'm telling you, I go all the time.
because
Actu-
everybody that says the best tacos are there.
Yeah, and TJ,
Yeah.
bro. That's the best. You got to go
Yeah.
straight to the source, the motherland.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Man, tacos. That's my favorite food, by the way. Mexican food. I'm
Okay, cool.
Mexican, but that's my favorite food.
Right
I eat
on.
these tacos called barbacoa tacos, and they're made out of lamb.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
and they vapor cook. They
Yeah.
cook them in like steam.
That's
So
intense.
it's crazy. Like those things are my favorite food of all time, right there.
They have them in TJ.
They probably don't. That's like more like local. They probably do have
Okay.
it. Actually, I have eaten it in TJ,
Okay, got
but
you,
it's
yeah.
like more specialty. Like that's like when you go to like the ranch. Like you go to the country and then they make that like in the country.
I
know?
feel
Like,
it.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Okay.
But anyways, let's keep
cool.
it moving. What is your guilty pleasure? You got any guilty pleasures?
You know what's funny? I was literally just thinking about that the other day. Maybe this chocolate candy,
Choc-
Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah,
something like that,
Ferrero
you know what I'm talking
Rocher.
about?
Yeah, yeah.
those,
Is
like, I
tho-
feel
those
like-
the gold ones?
Yeah, they're like the little gold, like
Yeah.
wrapper, you know?
Yeah, and they have like stuff on the inside.
Yeah, it's like nuts and like I don't know.
and then
it's
like
incredible.
this little chocolate fudge or something on the inside.
Yeah. Those are
Those are really
insane,
good.
and I
Yeah.
feel like
And
I shouldn't- I-
expensive too, bro.
Are they?
I think so. Are they
Yeah.
expensive? I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't eat them as much as I do, but like I'll like be on my way home and I'm like, stop at 7-Eleven and get some of these.
Yeah.
Little-
And then
little
also when you go
sweetness.
home into the mirror, you're like, oh, these cheeks were weren't as big, and now they're getting a little big. Nah, I'm just messing around.
Exactly.
So what about something that nobody knows about you,
Something nobody knows.
or be surprised to know about you, wouldn't think
Mm-hmm.
you would do or something like that?
Okay. I was in a rollerblading competition.
Why are you making this up, bro?
No, I'm not.
He's
I'm
like,
trying,
he's
I'm
all
trying to
thinking
think
about
of like
it.
something that's
Nah,
like
just-
somebody doesn't know because I feel like I might have already said like a lot.
No, I'm just kidding. So you were in a
yeah.
rollerblading competition?
Rollerblading competition when I was in 6th grade. Like I took it real serious,
Oh, that's cool.
and I got 3rd place,
Oh, okay,
which
pretty
was
dope.
which is cool. And I had like this little plaque for it.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
was in San Ramon, California, and yeah,
Santa Monica,
No, San Ramon,
San Ramon.
up
Gotcha.
in the Bay.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I think like through into elementary school, beginning of middle school, that was like all I did was like I wanted to be a professional rollerblader.
Well, guess
So I was
what?
doing,
I
like,
did it at the
flips.
same age as you did, bro.
It's that
Back
right
in the
there.
day,
Yeah.
back in the day, I used to rollerblade
Like aggressive inline.
with my friends, and we used to have soaps, bro. Have you even heard about soaps, bro?
Of course,
Yeah, man. You wear these
The
shoes.
soaps, like even the soaps with the Heelys too. You know, they had-
I never even knew there was
Oh
soaps
yeah,
with Heelys.
there was a cross. Yeah,
But I had the soaps, and then I also had the Heelys when they first popped up.
yeah.
And then after that, I was like, oh man,
That's
all the
crazy.
kids are wearing these, and then now I felt weird.
Yo, we might need to get a pair of soaps, right? Like,
Dude,
today.
they're probably expensive, huh? You got to go like
that would be crazy.
you got to go on like eBay or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like,
man.
just jump up on a rail.
Yeah. I used to do that,
Slide it.
man. We used to go to this skate park right here in Mission Valley. There used
Yeah.
to be a skate park, and I got to see like, what's his name? Tony Hawk was there.
Oh wow.
Bucky Lassick. You know, like they would just pop
The
out. They would
legends.
just go and skate like a normal day, and I
Yeah.
would just we would go as friends to go skate, and it was really cool, man.
That's
back in
hard.
the day, yeah.
Yeah. Good
So
stuff.
yeah, man. Let's see what else we got going on. So what about what's the best advice you've ever gotten in your life?
I was playing my first show in Oakland, California.
Yeah.
It was way back in the day. I was in a group called Cake and Blake. We
Okay.
were performing a song called East Dublin. And backstage, so we were opening up for an artist named Bobby Brackens,
Yeah, Bobby Brackens.
the man.
Uh-huh.
The
Okay,
myth,
cool.
The legend. And I was telling him, like, just kind of starting out making music, like, any advice. And he was like, just stay in the studio. Just keep making music. And I think that, like, from there, like, I just never forgot that. It's like, okay, it sounds the way it sounds right now. I'm just starting out. But, like, anything you do, the more that you do it, the better you'll get at it. And so that's just kind of what I did from there. Just kept making music.
It's that grind,
have fun
bro.
with it.
You
Yeah.
gotta be in there working. A lot of people don't know that it takes a lot of for what people do, like what you do, like they don't know that there's actually work. It's not just
Yeah.
making a song. You gotta finesse it. You gotta be in the studio. You gotta work with the music, the beats.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and people don't understand that. You gotta be there 24/7 if you really want to do something.
Yeah. And I think just like with anything too, you know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean? Like it's not gonna come overnight. You know what I'm saying? You almost don't want it to come overnight.
Yeah,
Like wait it out, and build it up.
part of the
and,
part of the
build
thing
a
is the journey.
foundation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I think that's what I got from that. Just staying in the studio
Yeah, that's
for
dope.
sure. Yeah.
With this too, man, the radio thing. A lot of people tell me, "Yo, is it easy?" Not. I mean, you talk on the mic, but you still got to do things behind the scenes. You got to,
Yeah.
do everything. So
Yeah.
it's work. A lot of
But
people-
but it's a blessing though. You know
it
what
is,
I'm saying?
of course, it is.
It's getting to be creative and have fun. I'm sure that there's a lot of great things that come with getting to work here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just a good time.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I think that's what it's about.
Just putting in the work.
Yes, sir.
What about the worst advice that you've ever gotten?
The worst advice that I've ever gotten. One
Yeah.
time, when I was in high school. one time when I was in high school, this one of my friends' moms told me, she was like, hey, in high school, you're not gonna see any of these girls ever again. After you graduate, you're never gonna see any of these girls ever again. Just go and do your thing and just have fun with all of them. I remember just hearing that like, maybe not that, but she was right. I don't see any of those girls or hear from them ever again. But like, that memory would last. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something like that would last. People would know, like, oh man, he a bop. You know what I'm saying, or something. But yeah, that was one I probably didn't take that advice. Yeah.
My mom gave me some similar advice. She's like, yo, why you have girlfriends? Just have friends.
Yeah.
Just have girls that are friends. You don't need girlfriends. I was like, oh.
I think that is a good idea though, because like you get to run, just experience different people.
Yeah.
Just different energy. You connect with some, maybe you don't connect with others, and just figuring out exactly what it is you want. So I think in that case, yeah, cool. But as far as like breaking hearts,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to break hearts, bro.
No, absolutely not.
You want to bring people together.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, before I let you go, man, what advice would you give your fans for whatever, if they want to make music, if they want to get into the game, like what kind of advice would you give them?
As far as making music,
Sure.
I would say to have fun with it.
Have fun with
First and foremost, like I think the best things come from when people are they just want to. It's not they don't feel like they have to do this. Like I want to be famous or something, or like I want to make a song that just blows up so I could be famous, right? I feel like it's gonna be tougher and a long journey like that. So I would say just first, if it's something that you really like doing and like putting music together, you're on the right path,
Cool.
right? And just have fun and focus on like what's unique to you. It's great to take influence, from your favorite songs and your favorite artists, but do it in the way that you would want to do it too. You know what I'm saying? You like a way a snare hits over here, or a way he kind of does the melodies like this in this song.
Put your own little flavor into it, what you're influenced by.
Yeah, and you can grab from it, and it just you make your own person and what your sound is, and I think just focus on that. But I think the most important thing, have fun and just be patient. I think it just takes a lot of patience.
It takes work, patience, and the grind. You know what I mean?
And just enjoy the process and every season, of where you're at, because it's here.
I lied. I was gonna say that was the last question, but since you said enjoy the process, I'm kind of curious. Yeah. What is the craziest thing you've encountered while you're like doing your shows or on the road? What's the craziest thing? Anything fun? Anything crazy? Any girls? Anything?
There was one time. So back in Kalen and Myles.
Yeah.
There was one time we were in Buffalo and we were playing this outdoor show, and I was trying to clear the stage. You're talking about going back to stage diving, right?
Yeah.
It was a way bigger gap. I'm telling you, there's probably maybe 8 feet from the stage to the crowd.
All right.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go way back here and jump across the whole thing. And I took off running as fast as I could and just literally just knocked everybody over.
Oh, damn. You
like they put their hands up. But I think as soon as I got in the air, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why did I feel like this was a good idea?
And this is when we know I messed up.
Exactly. It was one of those moments. And I just fell down with everybody. But everybody was okay. It was just like, dang, that was dumb.
Damn, you just straight up nose dove into them. That's crazy, dude. All right, man. Let them know what's up next, what you got going on, any shows, any new music, projects, and where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, all my social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything is Myles Parrish. So MYLES PARRISH. So you find me anywhere on there. I'm probably the most active on Twitter. So if you want to say what's up, I'll be on there. And there is a new song on the way.
Cool.
Always just working on new music. Just gonna push back right now. Just seeing a little bit of energy around it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been streaming the song or just sharing it. Playing it. It really means a lot.
Sweet.
So yeah.
All right,
man. For having me, man.
Hey, Myles Parrish in the house, and we couldn't find the sound bit for the foghorn, so I'm gonna do it myself. I
got a bomb.
That was
Let's
Myles
go.
Parrish, man, and it's your boy Loui. We're out, man.
Jammin' 95.7, San Diego's only hip hop and R&B station.